Okay, so we were called the shitty media men list of several years ago. The Me Too movement. We now have the shitty Zionist list. That is a Google Doc that has been put out by perhaps unnamed or certainly unnamed to me author of writers who it's one of these like, is your favorite writer a Zionist? We're here to tell you, like, are they definitely a Zionist, maybe a Zionist, or not a Zionist? And then you can do with that information as you will. And this is a live Google Doc that's been going around.
I'm on it.
You're listed on it?
No,
you should add yourself
browsing.
to it. Okay.
No, I'm not an author. I haven't authed anything.
So
you are. I'm gonna add you on.
I'm not on here. I
should add you. That's what I should do.
See, this is the thing. So okay.
This is viral marketing. This is what we need to do. We need to add you on the list. Then you prepare a video. Exactly. You make a video.
All
just,
of
like,
these
beeping.
authors actually paid a fee to be included on this list.
Well, Megan, this is where we do our viral, like our guerrilla marketing campaign starts here with this list. Anyway, it's fucked up.
Okay, so so basically, like this is the key. The categories are pro-Israel or Zionist. You're in the red zone. Both sidesing it, neutral, and or just hopping on whatever bandwagon. You're in the orange zone. Yellow zone is no mention of anything, no evidence. Green is it's complicated. I would think it's complicated should be the red zone, but okay.
Yeah,
and then if
unclear.
You are blue, you're pro-Palestine, anti-Zionist. How to use the search? If yes, okay, if somebody is yes a Zionist, it is suggested that you do not give them any money purchasing their books, streaming their shows, movies, or promote their work on any social platforms. If no, support them as much as you can. Most are under fire for their stances. If unclear, at the end of the day, it's up to you. I suggest refraining from buying, promoting until more evidence is out. Okay. Any claim without a source will be automatically highlighted as yellow. Okay. And labeled as unclear until proof is presented. People change, and this list is updated as I receive more information. It's not exhaustive. It's not exhaustive, but I'm sure it was exhausting and will be developed consistently. Okay.
Not to this person. These people live for this. They are exhausted by literally any other kind of work, but this kind of thing.
Okay, so this is in alphabetical order. So a bunch of authors whose last names start with A, many of whom appear to be Middle Eastern. So just coincidentally,
Ali's.
Yeah. So we get their name, we get the name of their book. This author has the book Ace of Spades, River Spirit, Friday Black. I think many of these are young adult authors, and so we'll talk about why that might be in a second. But anyway, okay, so we have the names of their book. Explanation: constantly posts about Palestine, so that way this person is in the blue. All good. Participated in Books for Gaza in February 2024. You're all good if you are in that.
If you talk about Palestine a lot, you're good.
Right. Okay. So this person posted a pro-Palestine statement. She's also Jewish and is deaf, scrutinized for her stance. So support TF out of her. Mitch Albom, Tuesdays with Maury, red zone. Blog posts about how Israel has to fight to defend itself. Ooh. Okay, several more that participated in
I don't know most
Gaza.
of these
no, me neither.
authors or writers. Are they real? I do think this is fake. I think this is just like they're just ginning up controversy.
No, these are real person. Okay, this person, Catherine Applegate, is in yellow, hasn't said anything, but her husband, also an author, is very vocally both sides airing toward Israel.
Whoa. Married to a wrong thinker.
Okay, then we have a few more.
Why doesn't it ever flow in reverse? Like, why is it that, like, if you're married to, like, a normie, like, non-problematic person, why doesn't that give you some kind of, like, protection?
Because you are oppressing the non-problematic person. Because it's a oppression hierarchy. So the problematic person has more power over the normie. Okay, so suddenly on this list, we get into the B's. We have James Baldwin. Boom. Uh, one of these things is not like the others.
Okay.
Author of
Wait.
Giovanni's Room. I mean, he's the author of a lot of books. They picked that one. He's in the blue. Deceased, but he was pro-Palestine. Okay.
J.K. Rowling's on here.
Okay. This person was asked if they knew about the Gaza evacuation auction and left the person who asked them on read.
The comments are really interesting, the explanations. Like with J.K. Rowling, it's has been pro-Israel for a while, and she's also a TERF, so conversation is over right there. There's a lot of
yeah. Okay, so here's Lauren Groff. She's a adult author. Yeah, so it's pretty astonishing. I guess it's not astonishing, but it is just, I mean, I'm sorry. This is, I want to say, oh, Stephen King, by the way. Okay, sorry. I'll stop now. Stephen King is in the yellow. Allegedly pro-Israel. All I can find is that he told Marjorie Taylor Greene she was tripping for saying that America has never funded Israel.
There you go.
Yeah.
So they're like searching through, like they're like, this is an author I know, and they're searching through their stuff to like find something about it.
This person is doing the work for us.
Okay.
So a lot of these are YA authors.
Mm-hmm.
And YA is particularly captured by social justice ideology.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of reasons. People should read Kat Rosenfield on this topic. She's written brilliantly about this, and she has done so for many, many years before everybody started talking about this. Yeah, there's something about young readers and books for young readers that
it's not about young readers. It's about the women who are writing it. Like it's the kinds of people who are producing the materials. It's not the readers that are the problem. You know, like, because some people are reading Dune. You know, like some kids are reading Ray Bradbury. Like,
okay, but it's contemporary YA. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're not talking about Lord
it's really
of the
like the problem isn't like this the supply. It's like academia. It's like the media. It's like everything where it's like it's the producers that are unhinged and like captured.
But there's also Salman Rushdie. Orange.
Not a YA author.
Not a YA. Participated in Books for Gaza. In edit. There's an edit. May 7th, 2024. Participated in some festival with PEN America, an org that supports the genocide. Well, not quite.
There you go.
At best, both sidesing it.
Uh-oh.
Salman Rushdie, both sidesing it again. Yeah. Zadie Smith is in trouble, Orange, using a lot of words to say exactly nothing. So Zadie Smith had a piece in the New Yorker last week. I thought it was good. I mean, basically it was clearly she was asked by the New Yorker to write about Israel Gaza. And she did, and she basically said what we say, which is like, I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, exactly.
and she makes fun of her. I mean, she talks about the virtue signaling. She doesn't use that term, I don't think, but just the kind of theater of it and the aesthetics of protest and how she, is susceptible to it too. And I thought it was a really good piece. Of course, everybody went bananas, very angry at her.
I missed it.
Zadie Smith is a Black woman. I mean, she's half, her mother's Jamaican, her father's white. She's British.
I won't say it, but okay.
She's, has a very white sensibility, according to them.
Spiritually white. We should out her.
Whatever. she's a brilliant writer. And in fact, she actually just won a Pulitzer, I think, for her review in the New York Review of Books of Tar, the movie Tar, which she was talking all about Me Too, and it was a great review. So anyway, she likes to both sides it. Zadie Smith is definitely an it's complicated-er. and they don't like that.
So we should put you on this. How do we do it? How do I submit a name?
I think I can just put my name. Should we do it?
No, I can't.
Right now?
I don't think I can.
Oh, it's a live doc. I'm just gonna type my name. I'm typing my name right now.
It's view only. It's view only. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Can you submit me? Can you nominate me?
Can. I will.
Okay.
I can and I will. And that's gonna be I'm gonna have to take the rest of the day off. It's gonna be a whole
But do I want to be?
And I'm gonna make you famous. I'm gonna make you the Warren Smith.
Finally, this is gonna do it.
This Zionist list, and then you can, what happened that first time? Like somebody got sued, right? And then won.
Yeah, I mean the person who made okay, but see the shitty media men list was a Google Doc of men who were accused of like all kinds of things, including rape, with no evidence whatsoever. So yeah, that person,
spiritual rape.
That person got. Yeah, I know. It's
this is a
global,
civilizational.
It's geopolitical rape.
Yeah, exactly.
Conducted
if anything,
over a
this
podcast.
is worse.
Yeah. So
I have all this proof. Yeah, explanation. I'll be like, look at this podcast. Look at her comments.
This would be so good.
October 10th.
Right. So, people are saying this is McCarthyism, this is Nazism, this, and it is, I find it alarming. Although now that I'm actually looking at this, it's so just fucking stupid.
It's stupid.
I'm having a hard time, frankly.
Yeah, they're not serious.
Exercised about this.
I mean, do people even get canceled legitimately anymore? Or is I think everyone interesting has already logged off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's not so much that it doesn't happen. It's just that canceled from what? What's actually happening that's worth paying attention to in the kind of like format where they would cancel. You know what I mean? Like, who's paying attention to these conversations anyway? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't. I mean, their little world are paying attention to it. The people who go to AWP, the people who Goodreads. So part of the reason that 5
of them, they're not. I know. They're not.
I think you're right. I think. I mean, I don't know if we're past. I don't know if we're post woke, but we might be past. We might be to the point where getting canceled is just not a serious, depending on the situation, of course, but for something like this, I mean,